Hello, and welcome back to Coin Lady channel. It has been revealed that bankers were involved in the drafting of the measure that Senator Elizabeth Warren and Senator Roger Marshall of the United States of America co-authored. Plus, this is just one video, so it's not like I'm making it up. Later in the video, he also stated that he is completely ignorant when it comes to cryptocurrency. It seems like that's the extent of his knowledge on cryptocurrency. All he did was go on a rant about how the bankers helped draft the bill. Please allow me to show you what's inside this so you can see why others find it repulsive. Oh my goodness, it's awful. Reason number one among many, he wants to outlaw the very thing he just publicly cited, the only information I have regarding it, thus jeopardizing the professional lives of countless individuals, the wealth of his constituents, and the investments of investors all over the country. To put it simply, that is his goal. Let it environment, you insane fool, stick, that's all the information I have. How is this the actual world? A number of people have commented. And one of them is David Schwartz, who wrote something along the lines of "This makes me angry." I found his answer to be measured, but it was really out of character for him. He did, however, mention a specific thing when he did so. This is mostly repulsive due to the fact that it is the item he mentioned precisely that irritates him. I will thus fill you in on the details. In this video, I will not go into any further detail. But before we get any further, let me be clear, I am not providing financial advice and have no prior experience in the field. And you should absolutely not act on my advice while buying or selling anything, am I right? It's just for fun and as a pastime. I'm just an enthusiast that loves to make films on YouTube about cryptocurrency. Exactly what you see on your computer at the moment is a clip from Peter McCormack's podcast, What Bitcoin Did, which I was really looking forward to covering last night when perusing my feed on social media site X. That was dull, and he was on his period. And she is the one who actually established the Chamber of Digital Commerce some 10 years ago. Due to this, she is in charge of it. And that's when the shocking revelation happened. So far, this seems quite plausible. You may see the Abraham quote here. Without interest. The current battle was started by the American Bankers Association, who drafted the measure. The tension is through the roof, and I believe we're nearing the final act, where they will fight you, before we triumph. Further, I believe it is evident that we are triumphing. Last but not least, she provided this video clip of Senator Roger Marshall, I believe he is from Kansas, speaking. Not many people knew this. But he said it openly. Its dissemination was limited. Now that she started spreading the word, though, it is. Ah, I see. You had better believe it now. This is the reason why it counts as a nonpartisan build. That is why I have also stated things like, I couldn't care less about your political beliefs. It has nothing to do with politics, and that is why I am not. I could care less if you're a liberal or a conservative. What I'm referring about here is completely different. The only political issues I will address are those that directly pertain to cryptocurrency or perhaps the financial sector more generally. If politicians wish to enter my realm, the crypto world, and deem it acceptable, I will address the matter. That's all. However, that concludes the discussion. The fact that Senator Roger Marshall, who is completely ignorant about cryptocurrency, wants to outlaw it is worth noting. He leans toward the Republican Party. For that reason, it makes no difference to me whose side somebody takes. There has never been a senator like Warren, who is plainly and probably the worst. Her political affiliation is Democrat. In this whole place, that is the most repulsive thing. As a result, Senator Roger Marshall was tasked by Peter McCormack to have the American Bankers Association draft a law banning cryptocurrency. Utterly shameless graft perpetrated on the citizens of the United States. When will turkeys ever get around to passing a measure to ban Christmas dinner? Vegas clearly understands the significance. I get it, my family is going to eat this B*TCH, some beef tenderloin, and steak. Consider this carefully. He said it explicitly. They brought in the American Bankers Association to support the crypto prohibition bill, Do any of those people have a motive to slow down the development of crypto? If so, does it serve their interests? Maybe they have certain biases. Does this constitute the optimal thing for people to be doing? A huge conflict of interest exists, obviously. On the other hand, he freaking revealed our plan in this video episode. I am absolutely mortified, dude. The following is the headline from the local news. A new series of letters written by Senator Elizabeth Warren about government hiring strengthen her stance against the cryptocurrency business. Massachusetts Charpentier, Senator Elizabeth Warren, Democrat, defending the cryptocurrency sector. In her she followed up her previous correspondence with industry organizations, the Coinbase Exchange, and the Coin Center, an advocacy group for cryptocurrency, with a recent letter. According to her, business moguls are using a not-so-secret weapon, a team of former defense and law enforcement officers who were supposedly brought in to derail legislative attempts to investigate the possible involvement of cryptocurrency in funding terrorist organizations like Hamas. David Schwartz was understandably and justifiably agitated about this. This is what he typed, you can see it on your screen. "This irritates me," he wrote, and he bolded the exact phrase that triggered his anger. Yeah, that's the one. This is due to the fact that Senator Warren asserts that these individuals, similar to those in the crypto realm, are actively shielding terrorists. That, precisely, is the argument that Elizabeth Warren is putting out. Her remarks are vile and repulsive. She is an abhorrent human being. This explains David Schwartz's dissatisfaction. When put in context with how frustrating it is, that is a rather controlled reaction. It goes on from there. The possibility that terrorist groups like Hamas, which attacked Israel in October, utilize cryptocurrency to fund their operations is something Warren has spoken out against. The Wall Street Journal reported that extremist groups like Hamas and others utilize cryptocurrency as a means of financing their attacks in Israel. Warren and other politicians have frequently used this source. The Elliptic blockchain forensics firm, whose data was used in that piece, has subsequently pointed out that the estimates were exaggerated. Then what are your thoughts? What do you think about the piece's portrayal of it? Without a doubt. Where do you believe the money is truly lacking? It's not even worth my time to discuss. Yes, that's. This channel isn't meant for. No need for me to bring it up. That's not crypto, buddy. Exactly the opposite is true. Just like you said, encryption can be used for evil purposes. The fact that this technology has its flaws doesn't necessarily make it flawed. It is not the same as setting the technology ablaze. If you're serious about visiting the hereafter, you should examine fiat money. Consider the US dollar as an example. Shall we simply eliminate that? The answer would vary depending on the individual. In response to Warren's claim, X's executive director Jerry Brito criticized the statement as an aggressive publicity attempt. In addition, he stated that working with other professionals who share one's views to oppose laws that one thinks are harmful to the country and violate the Constitution does not mean that bipartisan efforts in Congress are being undermined. Quote, "Really, what it is the use of the basic right to freely associate and petition the government," Brito said. "Nobody needs to apologize for doing it since everyone is correct. Rest certain," that concluded Beretta's comment. Absolutely repulsive, isn't it? And that's why, with further commentary from Attorney John Deaton, we learn that 20% of the current U.S. senators would like to see cryptocurrency outlawed entirely if given the chance. Good thing that's just a small percentage. The key is to maintain vigilance, because things can easily go wrong. Voting these individuals out is all that is required. Again, it doesn't matter to me. Who cares about your political beliefs when we have something in common, isn't it? Your position on the political spectrum is irrelevant to me. That being said, I am not implying that you should only vote on one subject. The common consensus is that these individuals should not be involved in politics at all if their goal is to endanger the welfare of everyone here. They are actively working against you getting this cash opportunity. The Bankers Association is penning this book, which explains why they want crypto-related jobs eliminated. It reminds me of an ad campaign for Chick-fil-A, where a herd of cows is shown next to the words "Eat more chicken," since the chain serves chicken sandwiches. As far as the cow is concerned, that is what it desires. Here we are. Even a little bit of progress slowing down would be great if you're the banker. In that case, I suppose you're a crypto expert. This is a terrible group of folks, though. Am I the only one who finds this repulsive? It is reprehensible on every conceivable level, my God. Which is why David Schwartz is so reserved in his speech. Thank goodness he told me. However, he recently stated that this bothers me. Apologies, but I'm not a financial advisor. Don't base your investments on what I say. It would be a terrible choice. Please like and subscribe my channel. See you later, bye.